Think you know tough? Think again.
Smile now, cry later. It's kind of my philosophy.
What happens when a macho man
I mean, guns are a big part of my life.
is born into this extraordinary body?
My spine is shaped like a spiral staircase. It does like this, all the way up.
Calhoun County, South Carolina. Standing just 91 centimeters tall, Lewy Pearson has battled his body since birth.
Most of all of my joints in my body are either out of place or they're fused. My fingers don't bend, very limited movement in the elbows and the shoulders.
33-year-old Lewy has an extreme form of dwarfism, and working out is a lifeline.
If I don't work out, my body gets extremely stiff. Arthritis sets in. A lot of my moving around involves climbing, so I need good upper body strength. Without working out, I'd barely be able to move. I'd be stiff, stuck on the couch. I gotta sweat to keep moving.
It's not just the sweat on Lewy's back that keeps him mobile. The surgeon's knife has also left its mark.
Half of my childhood was spent in the hospital or recovery. My spine is shaped like a spiral staircase. It does like this, all the way up. I've had 3 major reconstructive spine surgeries on it to keep it from curving so much that it impedes on my respiratory tract.
Lewy's legs were so badly twisted, walking used to be impossible.
It was not until I was 21 that I found a doctor that was willing to take a risk and do a reconstruction surgery on my leg. When I started walking, it was so natural. It was like I was ready to run.
One person who never doubted Lewy's ability to stand up for himself is his mother.
The doctor told me when he was born that he didn't believe that he would ever talk, he would ever sit up, he would ever walk, and he didn't think I should believe in miracles. And I said, if you don't believe in miracles, you're fired. You're not my doctor anymore, because I do. And we got a new doctor. And Lewy has far succeeded everything they said he would be able to do.
True grit is what's got Lewy where he is today, and he's got the tattoos to prove it.
This cross out of stitches. This reminds me that though I have my scars, I always have to remember the struggles that everyone else goes through. This right here says, "Patience shall persist. I am, we are," representing the world. I have Latin, cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Smile now, cry later. It's kind of my philosophy. There's no need to cry about it.
Brought up on a farm, he's had to fight to live the outdoor life he loves.
The terrain is not built for a wheelchair, so I was fortunate enough to put together a 4-wheeler that helps my mobility. When I'm hunting, fishing, anything like that, I have to consider the fact that I'm lower to the ground, so I have to be more cautious of my environment, insects and snakes and all that.
When it comes to action, there's one thing that gives this adrenaline junkie the biggest kick of all.
I mean, guns are a big part of my life. When I couldn't play sports, it was my way of engaging in action that involved hand-eye coordination. This is a Mossburn 20 gauge. It's definitely got a lot more kick to it. I love it. I've killed quite a bit of squirrel, rabbit, a ton of snakes, just small game stuff. It's safer than driving 100 miles an hour on the interstate, and I get less speeding tickets. So this is an adrenaline rush. without a speeding ticket.
His aim is spot on. It's the loading that gives Lewy a real headache.
Most people would take it like between their pointer finger and their thumb and use their thumb to press it down in there. And my fingers do not bend, so I can't grab with the tips of my fingers. Easiest way to balance the bullet is placing it between my fingers. Down and back.
Not one to ever be beaten by his body, Lewy's determined to find a solution to the problem of reloading.
I would prefer to have some type of semi-automatic with a high-capacity magazine, maybe like a 20-round clip or something like that, so I can do more shooting without as much reloading.
A semi-automatic weapon could hold the key. So Lewy has asked his friend and local gun shop owner Ronnie to make a plan.
I'm hoping he can help me come up with something.
Most guns are designed and made for average-sized people, so Ronnie's had to customize an existing weapon. He calls it the Lewy Special.
You want to take a look at the little 22 now? We're going to take this tactical saw barrel. And we're going
Ronnie talks Lewy through the modifications he's making to a Ruger 22. The gun has a shorter stock to allow for the length of Lewy's arms. The sight has been moved closer to Lewy's eyes. All that's left for Ronnie is to fit the magazine.
You'd rather have a 25-round magazine. The gun comes with a 10.
That's right.
There you go. That's everybody wants 25 rounds. You don't want no 10 rounds.
That's right.
All right.
Not much different than clothes. We can't just go in a store and throw on any old pair of pants. Have to do a little bit of modifying, but anything can be modified and anything can be done.
All right. Project is ready.
Awesome.
With the finishing touches done, the customized Lewy Special is ready for action.
Man, that is badass.
I call it Lewy Eyes the gun. It's Lewy's squirrel thumper, stomper.
Perfect.
It's time to find out if it's the solution Lewy's been looking for.
Good?
Yeah, this is awesome. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Go for it, Lewy. Cut us a hole. What do you think, man? That's the ticket, ain't it?
That's the ticket. This is just excellent. You know, it's got a nice magazine. I don't have to reload. The ease of use is perfect for me. The kick, the recoil, the feel of it, great adrenaline rush. These don't make you who you are, but they sure make it fun while you're here.
Lewy will fight his body all the way to keep doing the things he loves, even though it won't be easy.
Eventually, I know my knees and my hips are going to wear out. Trying to avoid any type of surgery, I might have to do that because I'm going to lose extreme mobility if they had to do a hip or a knee replacement. Being a little person has its challenges, but I wouldn't change my life for the world. It's made me who I am. I don't think I would be the same person I am today without the struggles I've been through.